310. He's already on his clock, should be finished in a bit.
Gang going in the bottom lane, Argonaut. Able to walk away for the moment. No, Boss pushed up quite a bit here. Evie going in as well, is about to turn Mega. Will have the flash wallop in just a second. Parkour across the wall, flash in, they're looking for Boss. He still has the flash to try and get away, but the wallop will connect, stunned up, and DFM get first blood.
Super nice stun, but his lane is not really in a favorable state for him. If he's pushed up here and Steal is around, he can just get dope. Wow, that damage, and now the rest of Unicorns of Love, they're here as well.
Steal's going to be just around the corner as Evie is forced back. Remember, no flash on that Gnar, and Nanosek looking for it. Sonic Wave hits Steal. Yeah, the wave really not in the right spot for this sort of gank. It's actually continuing to push towards the Unicorns of Love tower. Aria will get it to crash in, perhaps just shadowing him. There's the chain, still going in. Flash, Zenith Blade, they're looking for it. No man's underneath the tower, is dead before he can even shockwave.
He found it and didn't even have to burn a flash from the side of Aria. Down in the bot lane, they tried to go for a play with a stack minion wave towards Unicorns of Love instead, but we're not even done.
Oh, the ward jump into the kick there onto Evie. Will gnar them into the wall, but he doesn't have a flash. He doesn't really have a hope of getting away from this one. Boss switches forms, Evie tries to jump, and Boss with the hyper here should just do enough damage. One more auto would be enough. The Sonic Wave shot, there's the auto, as Boss will take it.
And movement speed almost came through with the hyper. Steal is trying to counter jungle because he saw the enemy jungle up here, so he will get some extra gold and experience from himself, stealing away that red buff. And I wonder if they can threaten a bot lane dive here. No, they can't.
But usually he is the guy that's ahead on this team. Looks like Steal was able to sneak in here, has the Shadow Assault. Aria jumping forward. The trespass over the wall. No man's able to dodge to the side of the chains. And Nanosek coming in as well, but still should just be able to walk away from this one. Has to flash the shot.
Finally started to get pushed in, so Boss, he's like, okay, great, I finally have something to do in lane again, and he's gonna move up there.
Alright, goes in, there's the chains, lands onto Santa, second chains comes out, that's two of them. Steal looking for it as well, the shockwave used, solar flare doesn't really get the stun, just a little bit of a slow from that, so. And what I love as well is the timings on things. You can see there's 2 minutes left on the Ocean Drake. The Rift Tower hasn't spawned yet either, so Ebby actually has a lot of time where the rest of his team doesn't have to push forward. Gang here taking a little bit of a bad route. Bullet time coming out as well, but Gang, that was just poor pathing from the support for DFM.
And LeBlanc coming into this one, but how they find that pick, that's going to be the interesting part.
Gang going in, Santa's locked up, and there's the chains, and there's the kill. Gang will take out his fellow supporters. Ebby looks to get in as well. Has flash, has the Gnar, but decides to back away. One kill enough for DFM for now.
Had to be a bit careful there. Steal was threatening jumping over the wall, but being level 11, Steal wasn't going to fancy his chances, and now going back onto the Drake, they should still be able to take this.
Gang going in, and Anasek's going to dodge away with the safeguard. Aria jumping across the wall as well. There's a shockwave lands onto Ebby and Gang, but Gang has to stop watching the bullet time coming out as well. Aria's going to try and put the damage down. Argonaut with a culling of his own will force them away. Dragon secured for DFM though.
Yeah, but that should always go to the side of DFM, but I like the way that each ultimate, which is kind of around there, Ebby, or Aria rather, they'll have to fight more of that. And it came from Gang, who found the pick onto Santos, the Leona Rakan matchup that we already highlighted.
Aria looking for Noman's here. Noman's does still have the flash. The chains connect. Noman should have just flashed that. A hope in hell of surviving a lot of this game, or at least getting an advantage. Noman's here caught with the Zenith Blade once again. He does still have the flash, but the stun lands from the Solar Flare, and Noman's flashes and still dies.
The map in general, it just seems to favor DFM a bit.
Aria going in, and Nanosek chunk down to about half HP. There's the bullet time coming out as well. Still stepping forward. Shadow Assault has been popped, and Nanosek dodges away with the safeguard. Really nice bit of interplay there between the support and the jungle of the Unicorns of Love. Grand entrance to get out.
Now you can push out the mid wave, which gives you more pressure moving into this one. This is actually looking pretty good for DFM if they want to contest.
Unicorns of Love do have the vision advantage, but that ward in the pit is going to spot them out. Steal jumps in a little bit late. Ebby on the flank, but doesn't have the Mega Gnar stacked up. DFM might decide they don't want this fight because Ebby's only halfway towards raging out. He will continue to aggro the Grump. It will reset, but he continues to build that bar up. Aria on a ward. Gang going forward. There's the Zenith Blade. Ebby still a long way away from the Mega Gnar. The quickness coming out from Santos as well. The culling following up. Solar Flare hits onto the backline, and the bullet time's going to rip through them. A great kick by Ananasek, but he's caught out with the chains. Down towards the bottom side of the fight, you can see Santos is running away. Ananasek able to escape from Aria for the moment with the safeguard. Now we move down towards the bottom lane. Still going in with the rake. Gang on the chase as well. No flash, but does have the Zenith Blade. Santos dives in with the grand entrance. Battle dances his way out. Steal exhausted. Shockwave goes wide. Gore Drinker for the slow, but they just can't get in range. And the double up will not bounce. Always found the mark with those this game. Has been a little bit caught out by DFM. You can see Unicorns of Love, after having a sizable lead, has now started to switch in the opposite direction. Unicorn on his way here. Again, good dodge there by Ananasik away from the chains. Steel's going to continue to parkour his way, do a backflip. He's on the chase. Another one's going to come out across this wall, and Steel is going to be on the flank. He's all on his lonesome, but here comes TP from Evie. DFM want this fight, and they want it now. They're looking for Nomads. The kick away from Ananasik, but Nomads is still chased down. DFM continue to advance. Evie not getting the Mega Gnar yet. Bullet time coming out. Boss just missed with the shock blast, but he's going to get chased down with the Zenith Blade. And there's the Solar Flare, and here's the follow-up. Argonaut tries to flash away, but you can't flash. As you say, Nolisin alive, 6,000 HP left on the Baron. Ananasik's going to try and safeguard in here, but I don't even know if he can get close enough in time. 3,000 HP on the Baron. And the Unicorns of Love will have to give this one up. Aria acting well as a bodyguard here, keeping Ananasik at arm's length.
Into this one. And as we are diving into the replay, I like that it's all of a sudden detonation focus, me being proactive, punishing Unicorns of Love being up here. They're not respecting the mobility you get of this talent. So once he dives in behind him, gets that ward to Ebi to TP in, who beautifully dodges the grand entrance there as well. The fight is already over. Gang joins from the field. You wouldn't even expect the flank to come in from after the fight is done. And it's just super clean job by DFM.
Maybe good picks there from DFM. The whole team invested into it, running for those kills. You can see what it means to their coaching staff as well. Unicorns of Love.
You can see what it means to that. They'll have issue having way too many resources down in one lane.
Solar Flare going in, and Ananasik jumps onto Udapon on the backline. He's going to pop the stopwatch chance going in with quickness as well. Shadow Assault has been popped, and already Udapon is down. Ananasik will fall as well, and Evie goes in with an R, but the flashes away from Unicorns of Love. Aria has rejoined the fray. Nomad's able to escape. Santa's going back in. Gang dives forward with the Zenith Blade. Santa's ticking, just about survives. And DFM dived in, but Unicorns of Love were able to push them back.
Just too over-aggressive. You're the new fight member was down the area.
Oh, with that chain hits, that is a very dead boss. We are setting up around this dragon. Battle lines drawn. Unicorns of Love will enter from the mid lane. DFM entering from the top side near their blue buff. Still going in. Santa's going to dodge away. There's the culling onto Gang, and that's half of Leona's health. Aria dives into the back line, and look at the burst. Argonaut, less than 300 HP. He's going to eat the honeyfoot to try and heal himself up. Nomads has the TP, and Unicorns of Love will try and delay this, but Aria continues dodging in, dodging out. Still unkilled in this game. Still unkilled on the block in summer. DFM waiting on this dragon, not really aggroing it, maybe waiting for Evie to build up that Mega Gnar. Aria goes in onto Noman's again, and Noman's shields himself a little bit too late. The dragon resets.
Evie almost Mega Gnar as well. It's halfway there. She can tell they are looking as well.
Ananasik goes in, but the dragon secure. That's the Mounted Soul going over to DFM. Still looking for the backline. The bullet time rips them to shreds, and the Unicorns go extinct like the mythical beast they are. Santa's forced away. No Man's trying to dodge away to the side as well, but he still has the shockwave here, just in case he needs to fight this one out. Santa's and No Man's trying to do what they can. Udapon with the slow, still chasing. DFM really want these kills so that they can get the Baron flash away from Steel. Aria going in, lands onto Santos, that's one. No Man's should be able to walk this one out, but the TP comes in and Evie's on the chase. Aria will take it. DFM clean up the fight.
And it should go over to DFM. Unicorns of Love here with Anase. Trying to be stealthy here. I don't think there's much he can do in this position. Gang coming around as well. He should be done.
Yeah, it's the Solar Flare. Udapon's going to chase him down. Kick away, and Anasik will get to the blast cone and manages to survive for the time being. But the Baron is still being focused down by DFM. Really, they're just trying to keep this jungler away from the Baron for as long as possible. They will kill him.
They can even get a bigger man advantage if they look for this one.
Oh, Argonaut!
What?
Oh, Aria, undefeated on LeBlanc in the LGL and currently looking to be undefeated so far at Worlds 2021.
And what was the stat? You told me about his LeBlanc at the start of this game, Medic.
Unkilled on LeBlanc in summer, and he continues to be so far this game. Gang flashes in, DFM looking to end this right here, right now. There goes the kill onto No Man's. Boss trying to join the fray. Evie will die. Gang going in once again with the Zenith Blade. Boss pops the stopwatch, but there's a double to steal. 6-0-4. Add one more to the score for DFM. The inhibitor's now their target, and they have no time on Ananasik, but they do still have at least 15 seconds on Argonaut. Ananasik alone defended his base right now. Yeah, but your wave clear sucks as Lee Sin. It's also bearing up minions. There's not much you can do about this situation. I think DFM, they're gonna try and take it now. They were chasing Ananasik off at the inhib. The Nexus will go down as DFM secure their first win at Worlds 2021.